Okay, so after a couple minutes, we are able to create our bingo profile. Okay, so we got our splash and we got our first bingo goal complete. So we're going to start off like we do every single bingo, and that's farming wheat until we have enough money to get our tools. Okay, we now have our tools and they're all enchanted. We got grand experience bottles, I just splashed myself. Now we're going to warp desert and we're going to mine sand until mining level 5, and then we're going to head into the deep caverns. And that's mining level 5. Now we're going to mine gold until we have enough to get the cleaver. And that's the recipe unlocked. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and enchant this until we have enchanting level 10, and then we're going to do the experimental table. And now we're enchanting level 10. So we just need to buy an experience bottle and then we can craft the table. Playing the experimental table will get us our first few coins. And there we go, we're now at 250k. Now I'm gonna kill zombies in the graveyard until I'm combat level 3. And there's combat level 3. Now we're gonna go ahead and buy all of Rosetta's gear. And now we need to enchant it. And that's the armor part done. Now we're gonna craft the farming talisman and then buy all 6 of the shop talismans. This is only gonna cost a total of 26k. And that's the bingo goal complete. And now we're going to attempt to get into the Dwarven mines, and by doing that we're going to be mining Lapis in this area between the Lapis quarry and the top of the mines. And we're going to keep mining Lapis until we have enough to make 10 enchanted. Okay, and that is the collection done. So now I'm going to put this in the personal compactor and grab all this Lapis. And now we're going to mine redstone, and the best place to mine redstone is between the slime hill and the pigman's den. And there's the enchanted redstone collection. We are very close to 10 enchanted redstone. There we go. So we're now using the warp gold, and we come into the first room, mine all the coal, and then once we've done that, we type /hub, and then repeat the whole thing again until we have enough coal. This is the fastest way of getting the coal done. And there's the enchanted coal recipe. We're going to turn all the coal into the enchanted form. That gets us 6. And now we're going to buy as much coal as we can from the NPC. This should get us to 10. There we go. And now we have all the items we need to get into the Dwarven mines. But first, we need to warp desert and mine sand until we're level 12. And there's mining level 12. Now we just need to give all the ores to Rye, and then we're into the Dwarven mines. We're going to start off by buying our first perk, and that's going to be mining speed. And we're also going to buy a fractured mithril pickaxe. Now I will upgrade this in a little bit. We've already completed our first 2 commissions, and that brings us to mining 14 already. We are completing our 3rd commission, but also the goblin raid is active right now, so we're going to go ahead and kill 25 goblins. And there's the bingo goal complete. My tip for this is just to focus the weaker goblins. Okay, and this is our final commission done for the day. That brings us to Heart of the Mountain tier 2. I have too much sand, so I'm making a sand minion. This will help for unique slots. Next, I'm going to go for fishing minions. And I also have a lot of cobblestone here, so I'm going to upgrade this minion. We now have the fishing minion recipe. Now this wasn't bad at all. I ended up getting the chum rod from the Moby quest, and then I bought some bait. I ended up casting my rod about 46 times, so it didn't take long at all. And what I've done is I've pre-bought a bunch of raw fish, and what I'm going to do is craft as many fish minions as I can. We were able to get 8 tier 1 minions, so what I'm going to do now is see if we can upgrade any of them. I think I'll be able to upgrade just one, and we can get it to tier 2 now, which is only a 3-second difference between tier 1 and tier 2. And if we deposit our money, we also get another bingo goal complete. We basically got the 500k just from leveling up, plus a big chunk of it from the experimental table. We just unlocked our 7th minion slot, and we're going to keep upgrading our minion slots. And there's our 8th minion slot. Okay, so we've got our minion setup now done. We have a bunch of fishing minions and a pig minion. Now we're going to start doing the garden. Now it's pretty important to start the garden just because of how many medals we need, so that's why we're starting the garden so early. I'm not going to show the tutorial because, you know, it's the tutorial. Okay, so we just got done with the tutorial, but now what we're going to do is go unlock the best visitor there is for copper. So first, what you want to do is try and make sure you don't have many visitors unlocked. As you can see, I only have Jerry unlocked right now. What you're going to want to do is warp forge, and once you do that, just keep heading straight until you see the drone mechanic. Once you talk to him and go through his dialogue, you should be able to unlock him at the garden. So now if we go to unlocked, we now have the visitor unlocked. And he's normally going to want either 2 or 3 compost. And to get that, obviously, you're going to have to use the composter. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a bunch of compost, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we're back at the garden now, and we have 50 enchanted seeds, so we're going to start pasting the first plot, and now we can go to the composter and put all this into it. And now the compost is starting to produce. Now we're going to get enough resources to get a couple of these, just because I do think it's probably going to be free, and we're going to have to wait for all of this to grow anyway. So we're in the park now, and we're going to go ahead and buy a Raider Axe. We have at least 25 minutes before we can do anything on the garden, so I'm going to see how many goes I can just quickly knock out, but I do need to get someone to quickly open the shop for me. Okay, and now the shop's open, so we're going to go ahead and buy the Raider's Axe for 130k. And now we're going to put 10 enchants on it. And this should be the last enchant. So we're now going for the Lapis armor goal. For that, we need to wear a full set of Lapis armor. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay, finally I got the chest plate. Now I got a lot of dupes and a lot of Lapis crystals. This took ages, but all I need to do is put it on and the goal is done. Killing Ice Walkers got us to combat 12. We have a little bit of time to kill just because we're waiting on the visitor. So in the meantime, I'm going to work on my combat level. Okay, we're about to get a visitor, and hopefully it isn't Jerry. Okay, there we go. This is the visitor that we want, and he only needs 2 compost. So we're going to take out the compost and do the trade. That gives us 30 copper, and now we can buy the advanced gardening hoe. The reason why this is important is because of replenish, and we need to quickly get garden level 3 before we use this. Just like that, garden level 3, and now we can buy the hoe. I'm also going to put harvester 5 on this. Okay, so I'm farming carrots in the hub to try and get a bronze. Now I did want to do this at the garden, but I didn't set up carrots. I set up wheat instead, and I need to get a second plot, so I'm just going to try farm carrots in the hub and see if we can get a bronze medal out of it. Also, there is rats spawning, so I am killing a rat every time I see it. This should get a nice amount of fuel, so I should be able to put it in the minions to make them all go faster. We are definitely not getting silver, but at least we are able to hold bronze. Okay, and we ended up getting a bronze. Okay, and if we warp garden and talk to Anita, after her dialogue, we get the shop. If we go into metal trades, it costs 4 silver for 1 gold, and it costs 2 bronze for 1 silver. So we need 8 bronzes to get 4 silvers, and then the 4 silvers turn into the 1 gold. So we need to hit quite a few Jacob events. And now I'm going to fuel all 8 of the fishing minions. So we're going to be putting quite a bit of fuel in these minions. We ended up getting a lot of tasty cheese. The next contest is melon, mushroom, neverwort, and we don't have a farm for any of those, and they're probably going to be pretty hard to get bronze in. Okay, so we're in a mushroom competition right now. I have Silk Touch on my axe, and this is working really well. I might actually get silver in the competition. I'm not going to get gold at all. I really doubt it, but I guess anything could happen. I'm only 3k away. If I am able to somehow get gold in this competition, this will save me a lot of time. Okay, so I somehow got gold. It came to like the last minute of the competition. I'm not gonna lie, I tried as hard as I could, and I'm really surprised I got the gold. That saves us so much time. I'm really happy, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the garden now. Imagine I did this and it just didn't count. There it is. I placed gold. So I think if I claim this, I should get a bingo goal. And now if I go to Anita, I should be able to buy a mathematical whole blueprint. And there's the other goal. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you do the mushroom competitions, because that just saved me a whole lot of time. I don't need to do anything in the garden now because I just got both goals complete. But if you can't do it in the mushroom collection, then you're just going to have to convert medals and do a bunch of competitions. It takes a lot longer than just getting a gold in a mushroom. Definitely make sure you have Silk Touch on your axe. Okay, so we just got this bingo goal completed. I wasn't recording, so my bad with that one. But we're about to get combat 15, and these are the 2 next goals that I want to go for. Obtain a score of 230 or higher on floor 1. So what I plan to do here is just get carried. I don't really feel like playing Party Finder. Party Finder is just annoying, and I'd rather get carried. And there's combat 15. There we go. There's the first bingo goal complete. And it doesn't look like we have an ultimate enchant in here. Oh, bank 1 and combo 1. There should be another bingo goal. I think I need to slash hub. There we go. There's the bingo goal complete. So it costs us about 100k to get those ultimate enchants. So I think what we're going to do next is mine 5,000 diamonds, so we can craft a diamond spreading. So we're in the Dwarven mines. I'm just going to pearl because I'm lazy and don't feel like climbing the ladder. So we need 5k collection to craft diamond spreading, and that's why we're mining here. This shouldn't take too long. I'm guessing about 20 minutes, maybe less. And there's the diamond spreading recipe. We also got the rock pet while mining, so if we equip that, we will get the bingo go. And now we're going to swap back to bingo. Okay, so we just crafted some shears and put efficiency on it. We're now going to warp jungle and mine some jungle leaves. So we need about 40 jungle leaves, and then you type in /trades and then turn them all into vines. So I have 8 vines here. You're just going to put them in the crafting table all around the enchanted diamond in the middle, and then you get your diamond spreading. Okay, so I just collected all the minions, and we're now at 771 raw pork chop collection out of 2.5k, and for the fishing, we are 1.6k out of 18k, but that does mean we can now craft angular armor. I think we just have to wear it, so if I swap here, we should get the go done. My playtime is 6 hours and 21 minutes. I think we've had the minions up for about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so I've been farming sugarcane, and the reason why is so I can make 1 enchanted sugarcane. There is a goal for alchemy, and I don't feel like brewing a load of potions, so I just wanted to get 1 enchanted sugarcane. But also, if I scroll up in chat, I got the Exterminate bingo go done. I just grinded spiders in the spider's den to make it go fast. It didn't take long at all. So we're gonna need to buy some water bottles, a brewing stand, maybe Neverwart, I can't really remember. But we're also gonna go get some glowstone from the builder. And we're just going to break it like that, put the water bottles in. So we're going to put that in first, then we're going to put the sugarcane and then the glowstone. Okay, and the potions are about to be done in a couple seconds. Now once we take this out, hopefully our alchemy will get to level 18. 1 potion got us to level 12, and that got us to level 15. So we still are a decent amount away from level 18. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grind out some more cane. Okay, I think this is the last potion that should get me to alchemy level 18. So it took us 3 enchanted sugarcane. But this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.